and preparing for battle. Each guy with his own approach to getting ready for what should be an excellent matchup. Welcome to 2K Sports. What could be better than kicking back on a Sunday afternoon watching the NBA? And along with Grant Hill and Doris Burke, I'm Brian Anderson, joined by Allie LaForce, our reporter. And let's check out a breakdown looking at some stats for Scotty Barnes.
And over the last 5 games, his field goal percentage has increased. And you can make a case his confidence as well because of this.
So let's take a look at the starters for Toronto. Quickly at point with Barrett by his side. They're the guards. Ingram the 3 with Barnes the 4. And it's Mamukelashvili in at the center position. And for Milwaukee, inside they have Giannis and Turner. Then there's Taurean Prince. Then it's MP. And it's Rollins in at the 2. And Grant, we hear all the time about the rookie wall.
Oh, it's definitely a real thing, B.A. Not for every rookie, but a good percentage of them. You know, I'm interested to see which ones in this class are able to power through.
Outside Ingram. Quickly from outside. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Listen, if you give Emmanuel Quickly a look from 3, there's never hesitation.
Pass to Antetokounmpo. Into the lane. Oh, and the dunk by Antetokounmpo.
For a guy his size, Giannis handles the rock very well, which makes him a nightmare for defenses.
Yep, that one's good.
And hitting from the mid-range here and early. I mean, really gives the defense just another thing to worry about.
They're basically saying you're going to have to guard us at every point on the floor tonight if you're going to have any chance.
Now here's MP. We saw him go on a scoring rampage last game. He was unstoppable. Prince, the pass to MP. Shot clock at 3. 3-pointer, no good.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
Wow, shake the building with that finish, Scotty Barnes. My goodness.
Primarily seen as a scorer, Emmanuel Quickly's defense is often overlooked, Doris.
It is, B.A., and I think the first thing about his defensive effort is important, right? He works very hard. His navigation over screens. He's very quick with his rotation. He's a really long, rangy athlete. Couldn't agree more about being overlooked defensively.
Boy, off the bounce, Taurean Prince can be so dynamic. The speed, the power, all of those things make it tough on the defense.
Now here's Ingram. We saw him with 19 his last time out. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
A bit undersized, his hops make him a legit small ball 4.
Antetokounmpo outside. From deep, MP. He drains out one after 2 misses. Now 1 for 3. Grant, it's hard not to dwell on the fact that MP has moved past Jordan's total. The 86-87 season, he had 3,041 points. That was MJ's highest scoring season ever.
As much of a killer instinct as Jordan had, MP may be even more driven. He doesn't just want to win. He wants to do maximum damage. Just an incredible display of power. He attacked the rim with both hands.
Most definitely. That was a thunder dunk. Wow. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Pelicans really lit up the floor. He had 63 points, and he made the defense look helpless as he piled on the points. A game that nobody will soon forget, that's for sure. How is he going to follow that up tonight? We'll see, guys.
Okay, Allie, thanks a lot. Absolutely. He was a one-man show in that one, Grant.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same mentality tonight.
One of the things I like about this guy, he's able to up the intensity whenever needed, and players really feed off his energy.
Timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. at the scoring trend over the last several months for Scotty Barnes.
I don't think anyone expected to see his production drop off the way it has over the last few games. But I have to credit the defenses he's been facing. They've done their homework, and they're finding ways to hold him down. And now he needs to find new ways to beat them.
Quickly, and he jams it home with authority.
How about the vertical Emmanuel Quickly is showing you right there? That is tough.
Thanks to AT&T for that fantastic look from their connected cam. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Antetokounmpo outside. From deep, MP. And again, it's Milwaukee from deep.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
Here's Quickly. It's deflected.
Taurean Prince has the kind of length and speed to close the gap and send it back. What a block.
Thomas, he's checked in for Prince. Barnes, he's checked in for Toronto. Shed comes in for Brandon Ingram. Milwaukee on D. The three from Quickly, and it falls for him. He's now 4 of 7 from the field.
This guy has been a key to their success tonight. He's been selective and efficient.
And here's MP from outside. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo. And that one goes in. Antetokounmpo's got 3 assists now in this one. Quickly against MP. And a foul called on MP. That's his first foul.
Yeah, he tried to gain position, but couldn't quite get there.
Porter Jr., he's checked in for the Bucks. And Toronto also making a switch. Walters checked in. .46 seconds left in the opening quarter. Pass to Barnes. Clock at 6. Now Grady Dick. Three-pointer. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
And I love Dick's aggressive mindset. I mean, this is how lethal he can be catching and firing.
Porter, the pass to MP. Back to Porter. And here's MP from outside. And another 3 for Milwaukee.
A dozen consecutive points off of threes. This defense looks rattled.
Pass to Murray Boyles. And here's Barnes. We saw him with 19 his last time out. Puts up a 3. And no good. And so it's MP making things happen for the Bucks. Doing some damage from deep. He now has 5 3-pointers in the game. We'll be back in a moment. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. Milwaukee making some changes. Giannis Antetokounmpo's checked in for Kuzma. Prince comes in for Green. And MP subbed in for Thomas. R.J. Barrett, he's checked in for Toronto. So for Toronto right now, Dick is out there with Scotty Barnes. Then it's R.J. Barrett, and it's Murray Boyles in at the center spot. MP, that one's good. And players these days with great ball handling, but occasionally getting away with a carry at times.
Oh, you know, B.A., the old discontinued dribble. I mean, this might be where tracking cameras can start to help because that's such a tough call for an official to assess in the moment.
Antetokounmpo outside. Back to MP for 3. And another 3 for Milwaukee.
Ooh, this guy is as hot as they come from distance. Defensively, you almost have to pick him up once he crosses half court.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Thanks, B.A. Raptors head coach Darko Rajakovic wants his team to be very competitive on the defensive end. He said, quote, covering for each other, protecting the paint, taking away corner threes, and making a team effort. Everybody's got to chip in. Back to you, Brian.
All for one. Allie, thanks for the report.
shooting 2.
First one falls for him. And the Bucks making a change here. Turner's checked in. Quickly is checked in for Toronto. So hits one and misses one at the line. Milwaukee leading by 3. MP outside, launches it, and the Bucks hit again from deep.
All 5 of the last buckets they've given up have been from downtown.
And so quickly we'll bring it up for Toronto. This game coming after a loss versus the Bulls.
They just couldn't get into a rhythm offensively. They didn't shoot it well and also didn't get the best of looks.
I think even when you get quality looks, there was an inability to stay consistent. It is hard to win on a cold shooting night in today's NBA. The scoring is just too good.
And here's MP from outside. That one drops, and it comes off an assist from Porter. And now it's a 9-point Milwaukee lead. From the top of the key, and that one's good. Quickly's got 12 points.
Boy, the stop and pop by Quickly. That pull-up jump shot gets off in a hurry.
Prince finds MP. And again for 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
MP against Quickly. Has to dig. Outside Barrett. There's the double team with Porter. Here's Dick. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Back to MP. Lets the 3 fly. And another 3 for Milwaukee.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
And so now a timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys. Maybe alter some of the game plan. Checked in for Porter Jr. Mamukelashvili's checked in for Toronto. Brandon Ingram comes in for Dick. Ingram against Prince. 1:03 left in the first half. No good with a layup. Antetokounmpo, the pass to Rollins. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Back to MP. The 3 sends it home from 3-point land. MP's got 36 points. 40 seconds left to play in the first half. Barrett passes to Ingram. To stop the run. Giannis with the rebound.
Boy, he won't miss many of those, but it certainly happens and did there.
From deep, MP. And again, it's Milwaukee from deep.
Their defense has to do a better job of smothering those shooters.
20 seconds left to play in the second quarter. Now here's Ingram. No points yet. Outside Barnes. Back to Ingram. Got it up. No good. Would have counted had it gone. And so it's Milwaukee out in front by 19 going into the break. And their 3-point shooting, a big reason they have a sizable lead. We'll be right back with you shortly.
Fans, please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the half-court shot in the NBA.
Hello, everybody. Maybe a bit of a surprise in this one, but what a fantastic first half we witnessed for the Milwaukee Bucks.
Yeah, these guys are dialed in, getting to their spots and taking their shots.
Great rhythm to their offense, just like your analysis. And that defense has been powerless to disrupt it.
Well, thank you, Ernest.
And let's move on to the Eastern Conference standings. The true contenders are beginning to stand out.
When I look at Milwaukee, there are some high expectations coming into the season, and they can create a lot of pressure on a team. But they said, we can handle it, and they're proving it.
Yeah, they've got the character and the talent to be a top team in the league.
And that's it for halftime. Thank you for joining us. We send you back to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it's been a runaway. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
You know, as a coach, you can preach good shot selection, but it's up to the players to execute, and this guy has done just that.
The Bucks leading by 19. Inside, they have Giannis and Turner. Then it's MP, then there's Prince, and it's Rollins in at the 2. That's Doc Rivers' 5 as we get into the second half.
In today's game, you can never afford to get beat in the three-point battle.
Here's Quickly, kicks it out to Barnes. Down low. And he throws it down. What a terrific lead pass.
Well, this is Quickly in a nutshell. This guy can light up a defense in a hurry.
MP inside, guarded by Barrett. Some nice passing by Milwaukee here. MP shot is good.
They've been pretty lax with their perimeter defense, giving up a lot of three-pointers.
Outside Ingram. Back to Barrett. Ingram finds Barrett. Kicks it out to Barnes. The 3-ball. And the foul called on R.J. Barrett. That's his first foul of the game. Milwaukee leading by 23. Antetokounmpo, the pass to Rollins. Pass to MP. Here's Prince, covered by Ingram. And Prince with the bucket on the assist by Turner. Prince has got 5 now.
I'll tell you exactly the start to this half that you're looking for. He's taken 3 shots. He's made 3 shots.
Wow! Always fun to see point guards who can elevate above the rim like that.
Oh, a strong mindset and even stronger finish.
Boy, it's incredible how much explosive scoring ability can come from the lead guard position. That is a big-time play.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
And here's MP from outside. And again, it's Milwaukee from deep.
Well, the ability to spread the floor is such a valuable skill in the league. And MP, yes, sir.
The 3 from Barnes. Rebounded by the Bucks.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
And here's MP from outside. Knocks down the long K. MP's got 51.
The defense is nowhere to be found guarding the three-point shot.
Here's Quickly. Drives to the hoop. Oh, a special move before that shot.
This guy's so fast, quickly, ready to make an adjustment when needed. What a pretty drive.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, there's a lot to consider with NBA expansion, and Commissioner Silver said, quote, what does that mean for talent? I feel great about where the talent is right now in the league, but those players have to come from somewhere. How does it work geographically? What will it mean for growing the game? These are all good questions. PA?
Okay, Allie, appreciate the update. And so, timeout here by Doc Rivers. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. So Milwaukee going with almost an entirely new group here. Bobby Portis has checked in for Turner. Kuzma comes in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Cameron Thomas checked in for Prince. And it's Porter Jr. in for Rollins. The Raptors also with a sub. Dick's checked in. Porter finds MP. Now Kuzma. He's guarded by Barnes. And now it's time to look at the teams that have really impressed shooting from the field during the last 10 games. The Bucks, number 1.
Boy, they've been hot. You love to see this kind of offensive execution.
Taking 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. Well, a lot of eyes focused on NBA officiating, but where their eyes are focused is also a topic.
Yeah, the league's able to track officials' position on the court and even tell where they're looking. And you cross-check that with the results and train them where to be and where to keep watching.
Both free throws good from Portis. 1:52 left in the third quarter. Quickly passes to Dick. And the layup is good off the glass. Dick's got 11 points.
Their defense just falls apart once the ball goes inside.
From deep, MP hits a three-pointer.
With the way he can fill it up at this age, it's scary to think how good MP might be in a few years.
Pass to Barnes. Outside Ingram. Five to shoot. Jacks up a three. Not going to go that time. And so it's Kuzma who brings up the ball for the Bucks. They'll be hosting Miami for their next game, and that'll be their second of 4 total games at home.
We've been watching him hold court out of the arc. Just an unforgettable performance tonight.
Outside Ingram. Basket counts.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. On the wing, Kuzma. From deep, MP. Barnes with the rebound. Toronto has gone 6 for 12 from deep so far in this game. And here's Ingram outside. Again, the miss by Ingram.
Geez, you can almost feel his desperation. He wants so badly to see the ball go through the net.
And here's MP from outside. Cash. Assisting on the play was Porter. Porter's got 6 assists in the game. Ingram with a deep three. And that's not going to go. And so it's MP making things happen for Milwaukee. He added to his astounding total of 3-pointers in this quarter. He may never have another night like this. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
Just a selfless decision from your 2-guard, showing his ability to get his teammates good looks.
How about the secondary playmaking you are getting? Great to have that from the shooting guard spot.
New group for the Bucks. The Raptors making a switch here. Beyond the arc. And got it. Another basket.
And he's been dominant so far in this one.
Shouldering the offense. Really taking it to the opposition. So for Toronto right now, the perimeter filled up by Barrett and Ingram. Then there's Barnes. Then there's Emmanuel quickly. And it's Mamukelashvili in at the 5 spot. Rollins passes to MP. And the Bucks hit again from deep.
Oh, serious range from MP. I wasn't sure he had that in his bag.
Shoots. And that one's good. Quickly's got 16 points here in the second half.
We see this every night. He has the skill and versatility to keep a defense guessing.
Oh, nice shot by MP.
Wow, MP in the catch and shoot, just ready as soon as he touches the basketball.
Outside Ingram. Pass to Barrett. Something the league has worked towards, seeing small market teams competing at a high level, Grant.
Yeah, this league isn't just for the big cities. Smart drafting and team development can make any organization elite. And of course, that's the beauty of it all. And let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the opposition. A great win for the Bucks.
And the disparity in the talent was obvious by the end. Sometimes you just don't have enough ammunition to compete.
Yeah, B.A., just a total beatdown. And the next time these...
Good! Another from three.
And this is a historic shooting night for him. Tied for third now for most threes in a game.
And the points keep piling up and the threes keep dropping in. He is red hot from downtown.
Stepping up and nailing an important shot to put this away.
Yeah, playing with great energy and great effort. And as a coach, you'd love to see this from your team every single night.
Their home crowd has energized them all game. Now they're closing it out.
Well, for all intents and purposes, this game is over. Just a matter of time here.
And it's Quickly with a miss.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
And here's MP from outside. And it's Toronto with a rebound.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Quickly from outside. The rebound by Turner. Here's Milwaukee. They're on a 19-4 run. On the wing, MP launches a three. Connects again from distance.
He is unstoppable. Completely dialed in from distance.
What an historic night shooting the ball. He now stands by him. Another one goes. Incredible.
Well, folks, he's now bested his own single-game record for points in a game with this simply incredible offensive explosion we watched unfold. Congrats to him for now holding down two of the top three spots all time.
And we get paid to sit here and watch this excellence? What a special experience indeed. The emotion, the effort, the intensity throughout this game has been remarkable to witness. And everyone in this building recognizes the brilliant piece of basketball history that we've been lucky enough to watch. So this one belongs to the Bucks. Boy, they were something special to watch tonight, and the crowd loving every second of it.
It's always a great feeling when you play this well for your fans. This team really showed what it's capable of.
And now let's go to Jennifer Quintana.
What did you eat for breakfast this morning, MP? Double-digit steals? Absolutely amazing.
Oh, Jennifer, it was a big bowl of amaranth, some blueberries, and a banana. You know, every day, gotta start the day right and fuel up.
Healthy.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but no, seriously, tonight was all about our defense and being locked in as a unit. All five guys I'm talking about. When you know what everyone around you is going to do next, you have the freedom to take the kind of risk other teams just can't. That was us tonight.
Well done, MP. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Thank you.
Over to you, BA.
Okay, Jennifer, thanks a lot. And that about wraps it up. For Doris Burke, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, and all of our crew, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching this 2K Sports presentation of the NBA. See you next time.
NBA is no joke, okay? For real, it's no joke. But MP going out there, putting up points like that, as a rookie, He's different, man. He's different.